Hey, welcome back. You know, sometimes the most powerful weapon in a war isn't a bomb or a tank. Sometimes it's a story, a single, perfectly crafted lie that can change the course of history. And sometimes that lie needs a body to sell it. I'm Ibnul J. Farabi, and this is Hidden Histories, the Untold Files. Today, we're diving into one of the most audacious, macabre, and brilliant deception operations of World War II. An operation that hinged on the identity of a man who never existed, carried by a corpse that was all too real. This is the story of Operation Mincemeat. Picture this. It's the spring of 1943. The Allies have pushed the Axis out of North Africa, and the next logical move is to invade southern Europe. Sicily is the obvious target, a stepping stone to Italy. The problem? It's so obvious that even Hitler knows it's coming. The German High Command is fortifying the island. A direct assault would be a bloodbath. So, British intelligence had to do the impossible, make Hitler look the other way. Their solution was born in the mind of a flight lieutenant named Charles Cholmondeley and brought to life by a naval officer named Ewen Montagu. They proposed a deception so bizarre it sounded like fiction. They would plant false documents on a dead body, drop it in the sea where Axis forces would find it, and let the enemy convince themselves of a lie. But you can't just use any body. This had to be perfect. The corpse needed to appear to be a victim of an airplane crash at sea, a courier carrying top-secret letters. They found their man in a London morgue, a homeless Welsh man named Glynndwr Michael, who had died from ingesting rat poison. His family consented, his identity was erased, and he was given a new one, Major William Martin of the Royal Marines. They created a whole life for him. Love letters from a fictional fiancée named Pam, a stern notice for an overdue bill from his tailor, a receipt for an engagement ring, theater ticket stubs in his pocket. All these human, mundane details to make him feel real. Because the goal wasn't just to deliver documents, it was to make the enemy believe in the man carrying them. They needed to care about his story. And the documents? They were the masterpiece. Personal letters between high-ranking British officers, casually discussing how the Allies planned to invade Greece and Sardinia, not Sicily. One letter even mentioned using Sicily as a cover for the real plans. They were carefully sealed, but in a way that would survive a careful opening and resealing by enemy intelligence. Then, in the early hours of April 30th, 1943, the submarine HMS Seraph surfaced off the coast of Huelva, Spain, a known nest of German spies. The crew said a brief prayer over the canister containing Major William Martin, released him into the water, and watched as he began his final, most crucial mission. Now, here's where the real spycraft begins. The body was found by a local fisherman and handed over to Spanish authorities. As expected, the German intelligence network in Spain got immediate access. They photographed every letter, every scrap of paper. The British, playing their part, began a frantic diplomatic campaign to get the briefcase and its vital documents back, adding a layer of authenticity to the panic. The Germans bought it completely. The Abwehr, Hitler's intelligence agency, verified the documents as genuine. They delivered the intelligence coup directly to the Führer himself, and Hitler fell for it. He was utterly convinced. He diverted massive defenses away from Sicily. The formidable 1st Panzer Division was moved to Greece. Mines were laid in the wrong waters. Patrols were intensified in all the wrong places. When the Allies stormed the beaches of Sicily on July 9, 1943, in Operation Husky, they faced far lighter resistance than they would have. The invasion was a success, a pivotal turning point in the war. Thousands of Allied lives were saved because a dead man told a story and a dictator believed it. What gets me about this story, what I keep turning over in my mind, is the profound humanity at the center of this military operation. They didn't just create a courier, they created a person. A man with debts, with love, with tickets to a show in his pocket. In my work as an engineer, we talk about user experience, how to make something feel authentic, intuitive, real. Operation Mincemeat was the darkest, most high-stakes user experience design in history. The users were German intelligence analysts, and every detail, from the grain of the paper to the tone of the love letter, was meticulously crafted for them. They had to empathize with Major Martin to believe him. They had to see his humanity to be deceived by it. It's a chilling reminder that the best lies are woven with threads of truth and emotion. It also makes me think about Glyndwr Michael, the man behind the mask. A man who died alone and in poverty, who then served his country in a way he could never have imagined. In death, he became a hero who saved countless lives. There's a profound, silent poetry to that. In our pursuit of the big historical narratives, the strategies, the battles, the leaders, we so often overlook the quiet, anonymous individuals upon whom history pivots. His story within the story is, to me, the ultimate hidden history. Operation Mincemeat was a gamble of epic proportions. It required creativity, flawless execution, and a deep understanding of human psychology. It reminds us that history isn't just shaped by brute force, but by ideas, by stories, and by the courage to try something utterly unorthodox. The dead body that fooled Hitler wasn't just a tactical trick, it was a narrative weapon of mass deception. Thank you for listening to this episode of Hidden Histories, The Untold Files. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the shadows of history, please share it with someone and consider subscribing wherever you get your podcasts. For more stories that unravel the mysteries of our past, visit our producers at Light Not Studios. https://www.lightnotstudios.com. I'm Ibnul J. Farabi. Until next time, keep questioning the story you think you know.